welcome YouTube. It's like nah. It's like nah. It's like nah. What's up, guys? We're here to check out some of the patch notes. Right. I'm going crazy. Everybody's going crazy. Chat going crazy. Your mama probably going crazy too. We all going crazy over these patch notes, bro. Reason why. Right. I could maybe go over some other characters and maybe go over some other stuff, but today we're talking about Yoshi and why he's actually in a really good spot. You know what I'm saying? Even after the nerfs that they gave him, he's actually in a very good spot, right? So, reason why I say that is because of some of the things that they've done. But let's start off with the nerfs. Yoshimitsu has gotten a flash nerf. On block, it is now minus 20, so it's easily punishable, launchable, you know, very easy actually. On whiff, it also recovers way slower. It takes 1,000,000 years to recover, literally 1,000,000 years. Another big one here. 1-1 also does not give a normal wall splat anymore. Gives the Mishima 1-1-2 flash punch wall splats. So now there's nothing you can get off of that. Even if, let's say that you're pretty close to the wall, right? Let's say you're pretty close. I'll bring him over here. Even if we try to get a combo, there's still nothing we can do about that. Now, can they tech roll? I don't know. I haven't tried that. They, in fact, can tech roll. They, in fact, can. But there's no combos you're getting off this. There's no combos. So, those are the biggest nerfs, I'd say. Those are the biggest ones. And then, another slight nerf that they give to Yoshimitsu is that if he gets his wall combo now, right, he actually does not get a flip over from his forward 1+2. So if I do wall splats to this, it is no longer a flip over unless you have heat. So you're forced to use heat now. You're forced to use heat to get a flip over Oki. The flip over is +13 and the non-flip over is +3. Oh, heat or NSS. My bad. Heat or NSS. Both NSS as well, so, you know. Also that, you can also do that too. Very good. It's still good because you could still get the flip over, you know. And if you have heat, you can still spam it too by doing this and the flip over into another flip over. You know, just use your heat. However, those are the biggest things. Now we got some really cool changes, some buffs, right? Got some buffs, which is we got some new moves. Upward 1-1. On hits, it automatically transitions into flee. Flee 1+2 is now mid and it doesn't do anything on hit, but it's a good frame trap at the very least. It's a good frame trap, right? Never mind, it's a counter hit launcher. Okay. You see the problem? Okay, the problem was that I literally tried to key charge and do this, and key charging does not work anymore. It literally doesn't work anymore. But it's a counter launcher. So, upward 1-1, you're +9. And they try to press, you just do flee 1+2, which is very good. I think that's a much better change than how it was before, being a normal hit. But, you know, it was a high, so it wasn't really that usable. There's that. And then, upward 1-1 is also a safe move on block. So it is considered a poke. It's considered a poke because it's completely safe. 17 frames, pretty fast. It's not really a counter hit launcher, so it can't classify as that. Gotta be classified as a poke. So it's pretty good. Another really big move here. Kincho forward 1+2. Counter hit launcher. This is actually an extremely good move. Unbelievably good move, because let's say that they block the move instead. It is now +14. Fleet stance needs to be respected. It needs to be respected, bro. This is the give me respect move right here. You know? So let's say that you do a 2-2 punish. You can now do forward 1+2. Transition to this, and then also transition into flee, and all of this is safe. Safe, strings together, and they have to hold all that. Big buffs. Another big buff here is that they made forward 1+2 completely safe on block, right? If you're in NSS or in heats. It's now -7 and puts them farther away. So this move is now very spammable in neutral. Very spammable in neutral. And it also is still a heat engager. Still a heat engager, bro. You know? Another big change here, universal change. All characters can go on a crouch out of heat engager now. So taking advantage of this, you can now make his full crouch low into a mix-up, which is kind of hard. But if you do the quarter circle back input, it's a lot easier to do, or a lot easier to get the heat input out. Whoops. It can't be buffered though. Cannot be buffered. Which is why if you hold down forward, it's much slower than doing quarter circle back 1. One version's much slower than the other. So also a very important change. Another big thing here is that Flea got some other cool stuff too. Like Flea stance can now, Flea walk can now use all of its moves immediately. So you can do Flea 4, you can do Flea 3, you can also do Flea 4-2 instantly. And those are only, this is the only Flea stance moves that are kind of important. Flea 4 now goes into Indian, which is not that great. It's like, okay, whatever, you know? It's like, okay. But the important part is that, like, you can now do these moves much faster, which is a buff. Another big buff here. Really strong buff for everybody, even players that already know how to do this. You do not have to do the hard input for this slow anymore. You do not have to do that. You can just press 1. It's meditation 1 now. Meditation 1 is now the new input for this move. Don't forget that. Very important. Very important. Because if you're a player who cannot do the hard input, you now have a way to do it. And if you're a player that already does this, doing this, crouch canceling, and then doing it, it's much slower than just pressing 1 by itself. This is a huge buff. Huge buff for everybody. Huge buff for all Yoshi players that want to use meditation, right? Those are all the big things in the patch. If we look back at the patch notes, whoops. We look back at the patch notes, right? Got some other stuff too, like his guard crush, which has been changed from +14 to now +11. You don't get back to guarantee no more. It's not a full combo. If people get up, this is not a full combo in heat no more, because back 2 is not guaranteed. Down forward 1 is not guaranteed. Even down forward 4 is not guaranteed. So the only things that you can get now are 2-2 and 1-1. But remember, we have this new move from Kincho. So 2-2, so we can do stuff like Kinsho, Guard Crush, whoops. We can do stuff like Kinsho, 2-2. I'm messing it up for some reason. I'm doing Guard Crush, 2-2, Kinsho, forward 1+2, right? Into a flea mix, or of any kind, really. Anything you want to do at that point, honestly. You can even go like further beyond and do something else like 2-2, whoops. Do something like 2-2, Kinsho forward 1+2, into 4-2, even more plus frames, and to like really anything else. Like you can just try whatever, like 4-2, Kinsho forward 1+2, like the world is yours, bro. The world is yours for the taking. Yeah, those are some really big things. Really big things. There's not too much left in these patch notes besides the fact that they changed a lot of his damage. He has a couple of damage nerfs. His 4 got changed in damage as well, and his back to 2 also became completely safe. So back to 2 is not -13 anymore. It's -9. Some players might really like this. Some players might be like, it's okay, whatever, you know. For me, it's like whatever. For other players, like maybe iMusician loves back to 2, so he'll probably be playing around with this a lot. What's the other move I just said? 4. 4-4 is now more damage. It's 32 damage. Whoops. Natural combo, 32 damage. It's not really that crazy. It's also +4. Not really that crazy. The reason why this is still pretty good is because now, instead of doing flash as a combo, right, you can now use 4 as your second max damage. Wait! Oh my god, I forgot they changed this. You don't even need 4. You don't even need this. Wait, just do flash every time. Your combo, they realign anyway. There's no such thing as off-axis combos anymore. There's no such thing. Oh wait, yes there is. Kinda is. This is a great change. This is a great change right here. I like this one. I like this change. No, I actually really like this. I really like this change. So if they are slightly off-axis, bro, just use your regular combo. They're on axis now. Don't gotta worry about none of that, you know. Whew. That's a great change. That's a really good change, especially for characters that were like dropping out of my combos for no reason because they have long legs, like Victor and Dragunov. Like, this is a great change. I don't gotta worry about that no more. We all don't gotta worry about that no more, right? Another really big thing here is that wall setting 1 is now 13 frames. So this is your new 13 frame punish. Let's say that you do a -13 move, right? So you can put a 13 frame wall setting move in between us. This is your new punish. This is now your new punish. So what this means is that if you're playing against Brian Fury, you can now punish his lows with wall sending 1-2. Finally, you can punish his moves with wall sending 1-2. And then also, sidestep 2 also, like the chat is saying, sidestep 2 also got changed. It's 2 frames faster, which is cool. It's cool, you know? Actually, no, that's really good. Wait, no. I think okay. In theory, this is really good because now every time you think about doing sidestep 1 and you see them whiff, you do sidestep 2 instead, right? In theory. But, you know, whatever. I think it's okay. It's okay. It's meh. You know. But yeah, that just about covers like all of his changes. All the very important ones, even the ones that aren't too big, I'd say. Changes to all those. A lot of other characters in the game got buffed though. A lot of other ones got buffed too. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all in another video where I'm probably gonna make another Yoshi guide for season 2. So I'm gonna see y'all then. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell icon, you know. And all the Twitch chatters in here. Hit that bell icon, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all. Yeah, Sidestep 2's